And hi, Shega, and welcome to
Alaska Comic Book Haul!
number two. Now, some people may say, Alaska, how dare you? You wearing a Marvel costume and you presenting us a DC Comics? Well, let me tell you that people who thinks like that don't know anything about comic book, because how many times DC and Marvel have does no collaboration with each other? They really don't care like this. So lately, I've been really reconnecting to the Batfamily somehow. Like, the thing is, like, I started comic book with Spawn and the Batfamily. So those are my roots, and I don't know, lately I just want to go back to those roots, you know? So that's why Nightwing. It's like between all the Robins, I really do like Dick.
Dick Grayson, Tim Drake, Garfield Logan.
Your name's Tim, and yours is Dick?
I really do like Jason. Tim, I don't know. I know that a lot of people love Tim, but I'm not that much of a Tim kind of girl. I know that's not gonna sound crazy, but I prefer Damien over Tim. I know. Tim, for me, he's too much like, I know he will be the best Batman and all that stuff in the future, but for me, I'm like, he's too boring. Give me the spice, you know. He's too perfect. Yeah, he's too perfect. Let's say it like that. And those Damon hater, I don't know why you're hating him. He's still a kid. Like, I know he grew up in some comics, but he's still a kid and he still got room to develop. Plus, for me, Damien got one of the most detailed story between the fourth Robin. So I got myself the most common Nightwing comic book that went up recently. Wait, when I say recently, isn't that 2019 or something like that that this one went out? I forgot. I really forgot when did it came out, but I'm so late in the Batman family, so I was like, might as well. So I gotta admit, I was mainly attracted to that one, mainly because it was Bruno Redondo who was drawing it. So I'm weak, okay? I'm weak. So for those who doesn't know, Bruno Redondo and J.Mo Campbell have been serving us Nightwing on a platter. On a gold platter, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Was covered that I'm not gonna say no to it, you know? One thing that I love the most about this comic is literally the color of them. Like the blue, the pink. It's amazing, that purple vibe, that always look like sunset or sunrise. It brings comfort when I'm reading this, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm in my little bubble reading the comics just because of the color vibe. I always love that type of vibe, that type of aesthetic. And Adriano Lucas have literally been giving us so much of that vibe, and I love it so much. So yeah, I think I'm going to finish the series eventually. But yeah, been loving it so much. So like I told you, I've been returning to my roots. So when I was a kid, I started reading comic books because of Spawn. I love him so much. It's not the original one, it's just a reprinted one, but I was like, I want to reread it too. It's the Spawn Gunslinger, which is basically a Spawn in the cowboy area. And that one, I think it was like 15 or 18 bucks because it is the original thing, it is the original cover. So yeah, I need to be really careful with it. He, Spawn, is a government assassin by his own bosses, and he's basically directly sent to hell. So he wakes up in a coffin because he made a deal with a demon just to receive his wife. So he returned to Earth years and years later. You see, like, his face has been like decomposed. And it's almost like you take the soul and you put it back in the body. And the body is not renewed or anything. A little bit like Brooke from One Piece, exactly the same thing. But the thing is that, like, his wife moved on, just fighting forces from heaven or hell. So yeah, if you're interested in all this, I suggest you check out Spawn, because it's not a Marvel comic book, it's not a DC comic book. It's an independent story from Top My Film, and I love it so much. This is literally my whole childhood. This and Batman, you got everything right there. So for those who saw my first comic book all on my TikTok, you saw that I talked to you about that one. And that one is basically a fight between different DC comic book characters. It's amazing. I strongly suggest you to read those, or at least to read one. I read them online. I just got that one because it was one of my favorite ones. You know that Batman just disappeared in the first round, and this is where he went. I love it so much. So basically, you follow Batman, who goes through 4 different Gotham for 4 of his sons. First one, that one, the Gotham if Dick Grayson was Batman. Then the second one is the Gotham if Jason was Batman, and so on. I didn't get the third one or the fourth one because at the time where I got that, they were not out yet. Now I'm pretty sure they're all out. It's just that I haven't checked. It's really cool. The Red Hood as Batman. I mean, putting them back into the sleeve. My comic book store make them at 50 cents. You can go from 25 cents to $1. Literally get those sleeves. You're gonna thank me later. Now shall we go into my new obsession? A Rogue Shadow of Tomorrow. It's a pretty common, like if you want to start to read Rogue, I suggest you to go with Rogue Shadow of Tomorrow, because at least it gives you a little bit of her past, really strong base to start Rogue story. So I strongly suggest you to start with that one. And after I get the second one. Okay, so that book cover right there is just beautiful. I saw some cosplayer do it, but just, I mean, what else can I say? And I'm pretty sure now they're in tom 4 or 5, I forgot. Like you will feel like you're following comic books, and that feeling feels good, you know, when you're like waiting for a new comic book to get out. That's a really good feeling. Like you feel like you're not alone and you can talk about it with other people. Then after I got Rogue Storm. I admit I mainly get that one because of the cover, but Storm really looks like Kida. I'm sorry. Kida from Atlantis, you follow the Red Rogue. With the Red Rogue Alaska. The Red Rogue is a clone of Green Rogue, the original Rogue. She basically sees that the Green Rogue have Gambit, have everything, and she doesn't have. She found Storm, and Storm is just gonna be her teacher. I'm not trying to spoil anything, so at least like you can discover on your own. So last time I showed you the Captain America versus Alien #1 and #2. Well, now I just want to show you the cover of the #3 and the #4. So yeah, it's just a 4 comic book series, but it's always funny, those type of collabs. I always love them so much. I was going to the cashier. I was done. I went through comic books for 4 hours, and then next to the cashier, when the dude was scanning all my articles, I turned around and I saw on a little postcard kind of like thing, this bad boy. It's not the real deal because I got it at like $2, so it's not the real deal, or at $1.50. I think it was $1.50. Anyway, who cares? It's just a reprinted version, but that bad boy is the very first apparition of Gambit in the whole world. I will show you the first page that he appeared, and he haven't changed a bit, because they basically retook his original design. There it is. There's my husband. There's my Shega. And just seeing it in my hand, it's just amazing. Oh yeah, and the girl above is Storm, because his first interaction with the X-Men was through Storm. I just love it so much. Even if it's not the real deal, just to be able to read it on paper and not digitally, it just feels amazing. I was trying to find Uncanny X-Men 350, which is basically Gambit Trial. It's a really hard comic book to find. They're in a really bad shape. At least one of them is. So I need to be really, really careful. This is Uncanny X-Men 347. And I really do love Gambit and Rogue outfit into that one. I love the face of Magneto in that one too. It's just hilarious. He looks like a handsome Sephiroth. Sephiroth is already a handsome. That one is from 1997. Don't mind the Magneto in this picture. I don't know why they're laying like this. It's too weird, but anyway. Moving on. I feel like I'm interrupting something. I hope you like my little comic book. Oh, but yeah, until then, kiss kiss and bye. J'ai mal aux jambes, j'ai mal aux... C'est horrible. Ce suit, il est horrible parce qu'en fait, il fait des plis. It's like making like indentation, and it hurts so bad when it's horrible. No Hannah this time. She is sleeping. It's her sleep schedule. So yeah, bluish kind of. No, attends, c'est quoi déjà les couleurs? I didn't show you my night fight. Yes.